Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. If you're new to my channel, my face, this is not normal. I'm done with my chemo cream treatment that lasted 5 weeks. Now I just have to heal. I don't know how long that's going to take. I know it looks terrible. Just need to get that out of the way. We're here today. I sold this customer a new 50 amp shore cord and a new receptacle. Why, you might ask? Did this guy need a new 50 amp shore cord and a new receptacle? Let me show you. There's the old end off of his shore cord. Yeah, okay. That looks pretty bad. This is the receptacle off the side of his camper, because that's a detachable shore cord. Looks okay, right? No, not really. Yeah. That was, customer said that was quite the show when that thing blowed up, caught on fire. The good news is that receptacle was below the floor line on his camper. Sometimes they're above the floor line. If it had been above the floor line, all that fire and nonsense would have been inside of his camper. He'd probably lost his camper. But it was below the floor line. So it was actually, I think it's kind of encased in a metal box. That's what it looked to me like. I looked underneath of it, and well, I'll show you here in a minute. I just noticed that the customer removed all of his skirting back there, so we have access. I think I'm gonna have to go up in there and see if I can get some extra electrical cable, because it did damage the cable a little bit about that far from the end, and it's already pretty short. So I think I'm gonna have to see if I can pull a little extra cable. But let me gather up some tools and we'll get started. It's starting to rain, so I might have to put this camera away. I'm not gonna get it wet. Here's what I did just to get him by for a few days until I could get the parts. I just cut the wires out of the back of the receptacle, cut the end off the shore cord, used big blue wire nuts and put the wires together. That got him by. Let me show you underneath though. So there's where the shore cord comes through this metal. Look how close he was still to losing the camper. Even though that receptacle was in the end, was in a metal box. That's crazy. So, and it even melted. Yeah, I mean that was really close to losing a camper. Yeah, it's starting to rain harder. I'm not going to leave this camera out here. All I'm going to do is just unwire these wire nuts. I can't get any extra wire. I'll just inspect this real good. I think that's actually the spot I was thinking about. Inspect it good, make sure it's all right, and just wire the new receptacle in here, and then we'll be done. If it stops raining, I'll get the camera back up. The rain did let up a little bit. I was able to find some extra wire. Inspected that wire good. It's fine. So I just wired my new receptacle up to this cable in the camper. Just black to black, red to red, white to white, green to green, green to bare. It's pretty hard to mess that up. But yeah, this guy come really close to losing a camper. I didn't see the damage underneath when I was here last week, because he had all that skirting on here, underpinning, and I couldn't really see underneath. I poked my head under there and looked. I was trying to see if I could see if the wire was exposed down there where I could see if we could get some extra wire, but I couldn't see it, because like I said, it was inside that metal box. So yeah, we got all these like super tight. Going around checking them all again, so we don't want this to happen to this gentleman again. Nobody wants to have a fire. Oh, she's squeaky tight. Now let's get this cover on there. About like that, I do believe. Got a couple screws inside here that hold the two pieces together. Now these don't have to be crazy tight. These are just holding the two halves together. You see the previous video, this one was another 50 amp short cord that failed. It failed on the pedestal end. It took out the short cord and their surge protector. And believe it or not, I got both these jobs the same day. I know you didn't see them the same day, but they were the same day. All we got left to do is screw this back to the side of the camper and test it. There's a rubber gasket comes with that receptacle. We gotta get that all lined up. Hit the old holes, all that fun stuff. Try to hit the old holes anyway. Should be the same size as the one I took off. That's not an old hole. Get the thing in self-tapping screws. Here we are. That's it. Sorry you didn't get to see some of the video because I didn't want to get my camera wet. Don't y'all get wet. Get in that comment section. Leave me a comment, criticism, concern. It's pretty late. I'm not going to go fix another one. Y'all have a great day.